Let's play things that bug me. And I feel like a lot of MMA fans are going to share these with me. If you're more than just like a real casual UFC fan, your number one problem is talking to people that just kind of maybe a little bit know what's going on. Because it's just like, I don't know. I feel like it's being an NFL player and getting interviewed by the guy who's used to covering water polo. Like, your questions are weird. They don't. Every bit of information you're giving me, I can't do anything with, and the stuff you're trying to get out of me doesn't really work here. Like, it's just like, for example, I know what's gonna happen tonight, even with people that I respect. People are gonna, like, I'm gonna be watching Paul Felder and Dan Hooker fighting at the location where the show's gonna happen tonight before the comedy show starts, and somebody's gonna watch me watching fights and then start talking about Conor McGregor. Guaranteed. It's nowhere on this card, at least on this particular night. The Felder and Hooker are fighting at lightweight, so that's at least a division that, McGregor has a conversation place in. But it's just, the second someone hears UFC, immediately becomes a Conor conversation, and most people just don't know anything. Oh, it's like pulling teeth with people. And that's the problem too. It's like everyone wants to be heard, but no one wants to listen. It's the biggest problem with stuff. So then they'll be like, "So what do you think of this fight?" And you'll be like, "Well, actually, if you break it down, then the stand-up game," and they'll be like, "Well, I think it's gonna be this and this," just like when Conor did the shoulder thing, and be like, "That's the most like uneducated guess of these two guys you don't know I've ever heard. I was about to give you a real breakdown. You're just like, yeah, I was lying about asking you what you think. I don't care." I don't know. Another thing that bugs me is, for example, the Cerrone versus McGregor fight. A lot of people, I don't know, they talk about this in the boxing days. I wasn't, around when Tyson was, you were having all these pay-per-view parties, people come over, and everyone would be real sad because it'd be over real quick. Like, and then it's, I don't know, you wasted this party. Dude, just party and appreciate what you just watched, and now you get to just hang out. I don't know. I get bugged when people are like, "Sorry, it went so quick. I'm sorry the main event didn't last longer." Dude, I think the best pay-per-view party ever was when McGregor knocked out Aldo, and that was a 13-second fight. No complaints from anybody. But the people that don't know what you're watching and don't appreciate what is actually happening go, "Oh, I'm sorry it went so quick. That had to be a bummer." Like, dude, a bummer? What are you talking about? The incredible storylines of this champion and the incredible storyline of this contender building up, and they clashed. All of that is plenty. We're going to see what exactly happens. If it ends up being a 5-round war, incredible. If it happens to be a quick knockout, that's just as crazy. That's just as amazing. That's just as entertaining. I don't know why you're saying sorry and trying to take this away from me. I don't know what it is. It pisses me off so much. This is an interesting show because I feel like I'm just getting all my MMA thoughts and emotions apparently out, and I feel like the people, at least at the beginning, watching this are gonna be just like, first of all, other comics that are kind of into fights, and they're like, "This is a weird guy, weirder than I thought he was when we were talking," or like it's gonna be on like my Facebook feed and stuff. So people I graduated high school with are like, "Oh, that guy's still alive. What's he doing? Oh, he's weird." Yeah, this. Oh, by the way, this show's called Clipped. I don't even think I said it. This is a great time. I'm having a lot of fun with this. I'm gonna keep running with this. This is fun. Tonight, I just did another episode. I don't know when I'll release one or the other. Quick recap of my breakdown of Paul Felder versus Dan Hooker tonight. Man, it should be a brawl. I think the ground game and clinch work of the two of them are kind of going to cancel, so we're going to end up having a stand-up war. And Yeah, man. You could easily see either one of these guys taking it, either one of these guys getting a stoppage, but they're both tough. They're both very tough. The punishment that Dan Hooker took against Edson Barboza and just stayed in there for a while is scary, and makes you think, dude, what does Paul have to do to put this guy away? And the wars that Paul Felder has been in come to mind most recently, like the Mike Perry fight, the danger he was in with Charles Oliveira, and he came back to win. Like, what does Dan have to do to put that guy away? So I think it's gonna be incredible. I think it's gonna be a great like freaking brawl. And but I still do think that Paul's just gonna do slightly more and get the hand raised. I'm trying to think. There might be the location bias that everyone worries about with the judges, and now with the judges, you can never know. The Dominic Reyes thing is still a giant. Him versus John Jones, everyone still thinks he won. I absolutely think he won 3-2. You just can't just trust the judges to make the right call anymore, and it's weird that the entire sport and community has just accepted it. Like, yeah, no, they're gonna get it wrong, and so try and finish the fight, and if not, sorry about the trajectory of your careers, but we're leaving it up to people that don't know their ass from their elbow. Good luck. But I think it's in Ackland, right? So I should have looked into this more, but I feel like everyone's talking about Dan Hooker as more like the hometown guy in this. So if the judges give it to him, he could blame it on that, make it controversial. But I'm taking Paul, the Irish Dragon, in this monster fight. Should be a lot of fun. After that, I think the next one's a pay-per-view, right? Pretty sure. Alright, this has been fun. I gotta start getting ready to do this show. Watch the fights. Have a good night. Saturday, February 22nd. Live on pay-per-view. This is fun, man. I love Clipped. Thanks for watching, guys. I gotta bend down and turn this thing off because I don't know how to do things.